Now, live, this is NBC5 News First at 4.
The negative impact of the Gulf oil disaster continues to mount with each day. As NBC's Jay Gray reports, the effects are not always in plain sight.
These thick, black pools of oil leave in their wake a trail of devastation that's impossible to hide. But it's what you can't see in this crew that could ultimately leave the most severe scars from the spill.
It's like a nightmare.
A nightmare that grew even more frightening last week with the threat of a hurricane.
We don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. I live day to day, and I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring.
A different hurricane, Katrina, took the Bondi's house and shrimp boat. But the storm couldn't push Thomas from the only place he'd ever lived. The oil, though, likely will.
I do know that me and my family cannot live here anymore. I have to find some type of work.
Work is tough, if not impossible, for many whose livelihoods and lives had been these Gulf waters. A strain that friends and family say ultimately pushed a charter captain in Orange Beach, Alabama, to take his own life.
Their lives are just upside down with no end in sight. And again, that's the most helpless feeling you can ever imagine.
A helplessness that is slipping into hopelessness for some here.
The people who had health insurance now will no longer have health insurance, and so this already unhealthy state is just going to become sicker.
A sickness that nurse practitioner Bobby Venardo has already seen. Unable to afford the fees, medication, or just the gas to make trips to his clinic, more than 150 patients have canceled appointments since the spill.
They're hurting. They really are, and they need help. We all do.
Help that many say should come from the company they see as the source of their pain.
BP needs to foot the bill for health care for everybody in Louisiana that has been affected.
A bill that, like the suffering here, only seems to be getting worse. Jay Gray, NBC News, Venice, Louisiana.